Welcome back. We are introducing a new segment on this show, and it's called Person of Interest. And, a lot of times we are here only to promote events in the area and finding out what government entities are doing. But there are a lot of interesting people that live in this area, and I wanted to start this segment out with a person that I got to know. He's a teacher out at the college out here at North Ark. And you get to know the guy, and you find out what he's doing. And actually, I want to introduce Wayne Hawkins. Welcome to the show, Wayne.
Well, glad to be here. Thanks for the invitation.
Yeah. Now, you're retired.
Yeah, I retired from Florida, moved back to Arkansas, and started teaching part-time at North Ark.
Okay.
What do you teach?
Math.
Math? Okay. And you're not someone that likes to let moss grow.
No.
On you, so.
Well, because I wanted to, after I was just teaching part-time, I just started looking around for something extra to do. And I didn't want to just do the same thing that I'd been doing all along with just teaching. So I started looking for something extra to do that I thought would be maybe where I could be traveling around, meeting new people, going different places, that kind of thing. So when I ran across this idea of modeling, well, I thought I'd check that out. I'd never done it before and had no idea how to do it. So I started checking out how to go about it.
Now, that took quite a long time to do, but before that, I mean, you're a walker.
Yeah.
And
I've been doing that for, all my life. I tried to stay active doing something, but just probably the last 20 years, I've started doing this walking kind of an organized way, or making sure I do it every day and regularly like that. Yeah.
And so you were telling me that, you entered in the crawdad
Well,
days,
every day here, or every year here in Harrison, we have this crawdad day thing, and then so just racing is part of it. So there's a 10K and 5K, and so I entered the 5K, and they had it divided up into different divisions depending on your age. And the past 5 years, I have won the 5K for all the age divisions in the male department.
Okay.
Dadgum.
Yeah.
What's your 5K time?
Well, I think the fastest one was about a 42. And so it's been right around that, but I said
42 minutes.
Yeah.
40, minutes.
Yeah, not seconds.
Yeah, 42 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about 5K, 3.2 miles, so it's a pretty good walk.
Yeah.
Well, we got several pictures of some of the things that you have been doing, and modeling is just one of those things. It's interesting to me why you would choose something like modeling. What was the initial interest?
Well, I had never, like I said, I wanted to do something I'd never done before, and I had, when I ran across it, I wanted a part-time job where I wouldn't have to be at a job doing it part-time. And so when I ran across this thing with modeling, I realized I could do that part-time, but you don't have to be there every day at a certain time to do your job.
So are these kind of like fashion events?
Yeah.
And then they call you.
Are they local, or, I mean,
well,
like,
there's
how
not
local?
too many. If you're simply doing some modeling, like for a boutique or something, it might be a local thing. But most of it over in Bentonville, Fayetteville area over there. So they have the Northwest Arkansas Fashion Week. And so in the spring and in the fall, I walked in those for 2 different years. And this COVID has just really messed that up.
One of this picture that's up here now.
Yeah, okay, that's a commercial I did.
Now you do video work too, I would assume.
Well, is that the video of it?
That's just a still image of the video.
Yeah.
And I see this all over on television.
Yeah, well, it is. It's just all over social media. So, it was made for the health department, and we filmed it in Little Rock with some kids on skateboards. And then I was the older guy that after one of them had been vaping for a while, then it showed the purpose of the video was to show what happens to you after that young one had been vaping. Well, the next time when he rose up after he sat down, he turned into me.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Now, these are some of the awards that you've got.
That was from the walking. You get a ribbon just for entering the thing, but if you actually happen to win and then win the overall department, where you're the winner as fast as in all age groups, and that's what did you get the trophy for?
I think we got one picture of you in one of our episodes, or I think.
Oh, did you get any of those up there?
Yeah, we got.
I've seen you at the walk. I mean, I've done some of the 5Ks, and I've seen.
I've even driven. There we go, right there. Now we were at the Crockett
Yeah,
Tower
that's-
one day doing some shooting for one of the episodes we were doing, and your character is Doc Bell.
Doc Bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've come to save the planet, or the
Come to save
spaceship, or
yeah,
whatever.
actually the story, we wrote this story 2 years ago, and it was about an infectious disease.
How
yeah,
Actually,
that's what
timely.
yeah, I've got the cure for it. And
she
so
had the cure for it. How
I'm,
did we know?
I'm the man.
So what's next for you? I mean, college. I talked about the college. You're kind of not working full time there because the college is kind of in flux right now with the COVID.
Well, next, I guess I've been going to this Dallas fashion show. Really, Torres is a designer and has this fashion show in Dallas. And past 2 years, I've been down there. And this year, when we go back in October, in addition to going to Alice or to Dallas, it looks like the plans are anyhow to expand it and go on to we're going to Los Angeles, and then the next week, and then the next week to Chicago, and then the next week or 2 weeks later to New York.
Now,
So-
will they want
How
you to go with them?
exciting.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes.
so they pay your way and.
No, they don't pay my way.
Oh, okay.
But you just people get to know who you
get
are
the
that way.
exposure.
Yeah,
And
you
then they
get your
hire
expo-
or-
Then they hire you maybe to do some modeling
Yeah.
for them, or whether you're modeling men's clothes or just at a
Mm-hmm.
boutique where they have different things like that.
Wow. Well, that's an inspiration for people that are of retirement age.
Well,
That
yeah.
there's opportunities out there that
Yeah,
you
if
can
they're
take
not,
advantage
you can
of.
create them. So
Yeah.
you just have to start looking.
Well, and I think it's unique that someone at your age can be involved in a young person's
now
venue.
Yeah, that's true. Because when you retire, if you just sit there, then you become an old person. So
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
can kind of keep from becoming the old person just by getting involved in things and doing things.
Now,
Where,
you-
I want to know where you
yeah.
were from. Were you from this area?
No, I'm from over in the northeastern part of the state, Walnut Ridge, and
Okay.
went to school in Jonesboro. But then after I graduated from there, I moved to Central Florida, and so I spent most of my life in Daytona Beach and Orlando area.
you didn't lose your accent from here.
That's what I noticed. People
But did the college bring you back? What brought you back?
Well, after I just retired and wanted to get out of Orlando, and so wanted to come back here, but didn't really want to go over in the northeastern part of the state. So I'd always been coming over here just for football games and just when I was in high school.
So you're still connected to this area.
What?
You were still connected to this area.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is your love over here. One thing that Wayne does is like he's one of our characters. You do some film work, and you just finished something up at Beckham Creek Cave. You know where that's
Yeah,
at?
and that's showing. That's on now. It's Batman Under the Red Hood. So that's on YouTube right now.
Okay, and
Okay.
your
Yeah,
character was
I'm Alfred.
Alfred the Butler.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice.
And so
So
I'm
check
just trying
that
to
out.
get a problem resolved. Batman and Robin, they just had a little scrabble, and so I'm trying to get it calmed
Now,
down.
did you solve that problem
Yeah,
too?
yeah, no problem with that.
Well,
Well, no,
okay.
I'm not supposed to tell that.
You're not supposed to tell what happened? You can't tell the plot?
Oops.
No. So you just have to wonder. It's kind of like if I'm coming to cure the disease on the ship, I'm
Yeah.
not supposed to tell I'm not even sure what I did with it.
An actor never knows what he's doing, but
Well, when you
People
just do
watch
that
and
thing
say-
in parts like that,
Yeah.
and you don't even do them in order, it
Yeah.
can get a little confusing.
yeah.
Trying to,
Well, I just showed him the scene that we put together, and it was over a year different and 4 or 5 different
Oh.
locations. Put it all together, and it's just
yeah.
it's
So I'm gonna have to
scrambled.
see the whole thing, figure out exactly what I
Right.
did, and I hope I wasn't doing anything bad. It was good, wasn't it?
No, it was good.
Yeah.
it's good. Oh, Wayne, thanks so much for being here.
Well,
It's a pleasure to
you know, we
visit with
usually
you.
put a phone number up and promote something, but you don't need that.
No, I'm.
I guess
pretty
if somebody's interested in hiring you for like runway or
Well,
an
sure.
acting job or
Yeah.
whatever, they can go to your. You have a
Facebook, maybe?
Facebook page?
Yeah, just Wayne Hawkins on Facebook.
Okay.
And
Okay.
on Instagram, it's Hawkins Wayne. So you can join up with me there.
All right.
So be glad to have you.
Thanks so
Anybody
much
wants to
for
come in?
being here today. Appreciate it.
Thank
We're
you.
going to
Just
take
sit.
a
Okay.
quick break, and when we come back, we'll be talking with Eric Stefanski from the Ozark Arts Council and the Lyric Theater. Stay with us.